This is the Cholo News Report for Tuesday 29 May 2018. Mariusz Blaszczak, Poland's Minister of Defense, says that he recently talked with United States officials in Washington, D.C., about a permanent stationing in Poland of thousands of United States troops as a deterrent against Russia. United States troops, part of a NATO mission to enhance Poland's defense, before an official welcoming ceremony in Ozys, Poland, April 13, 2017. Poland is concerned for its own and the region's security, following Russia's annexation of the Crimean Peninsula, its support for separatists in eastern Ukraine, and other steps seen as hostile. Austria's coalition government unveils plans to cut benefit payments for immigrants, including refugees, in a move aimed at deterring new arrivals. Conservative Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, in government with the far right, has vowed a hard line on immigration. Mr. Kurz campaigned in last year's parliamentary election with pledges to cap benefits for refugees, and to shut down migrant routes to Europe. The fundamental rule we will introduce is that German will become the key to accessing the full minimum benefit, Mr. Kurz told a news conference on Monday. Former Japanese Prime Minister Isuro Nakasone celebrates his 100th birthday. Nakasone, who trod the world stage with Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher during his 1982-1987 tenure, has long advocated amending the U.S. drafted charter to clarify the ambiguous status of the military, a goal shared by incumbent Premier Shinzo Abe. Nakasone also broke an unwritten rule on limiting the annual defense budget to 1% of gross national product. Commenting on the reasons for his longevity, Nakasone cited a disciplined life, interest in nature, and an insatiably inquiring mind. Former U.S. President George H.W. Bush, aged 93, is hospitalized for observation due to hypotension. Republican senatorial candidate George Bush shows a victory sign as he and his wife Barbara stand in front of a vote machine November 3, 1964 in Houston, Texas, just before casting their ballot. Ambassador to the United Nations, George Bush, raises his hand, signaling a veto vote to block a call on Israel to stop reprisal raids in the Middle East following the murder of Israeli Olympic athletes, September 10, 1972. ABC correspondents Ted Koppel and Frank Reynolds reported on the 1980 Republican National Convention from Joe Louis Arena, in Detroit, Mike. From July 1427, 1980. More than 200 departures are delayed, and about 50 arrivals and departures are cancelled after lightning hit the aircraft fuel system at London Stansted Airport. Violent thunderstorm accompanied by heavy rain overnight caused flooding and property damage. The UK was struck by lightning more than 60,000 times in 24 hours, according to the Met Office. Stansted Airport confirmed the problem, saying that the aircraft fueling system was unavailable for a period this morning due to a lightning strike.